So then, welcome to the stream, and at the moment I'm having a few technical issues here. Give me a moment. Let me just have a look. So I'm having some issues with the camera at the moment. That's wonderful. And also, my head tracking is not moving as well, which is not good. And I readjusted the time, and that hasn't worked either. So not a very good start at the minute. Right, let me just get my head tracking software going. It's night time, right? Oh, maybe it's... Well, let's start that. Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute. There we go. So head tracking's good now. I thought I'd do an Australia trip, and it is absolutely crazy because the lightning of a night time. Oh, 1 minute, my camera and stuff I'm just trying to fix at the moment. One minute, we'll get there. Right, first of all, let's just... I did change this. I put it to 9 o'clock in the morning. And I honestly wanted good weather. That's why I went to Australia, but I need to just sort out my head tracking because it's not completely working. So I chose Australia because I wanted it to be nice, but it's not. So let's just go to scattered clouds, right? And while I'm at it, I'm going to try and sort out my webcam. Okay, right. So I've definitely got something not quite right in my webcam. Let me just see if I can sort that. I'll be 2 seconds. Right then. So just having a bit of issues at the moment. Give me a second. I just want to double check something. So it looked to be my antivirus was giving me grief. So let me just have a quick look. I don't want it getting in the way of the stream. So hey up, Joas. Hi Phil. Hope you're well, guys. Hope you're well. Oh, let's have a look at this. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to have a look at that one another time. I don't think it's got anything to do with my with my my sim. So then here we go. Let's have a look. So server. Let me just have a look at my server. So we're currently in North Europe at the moment. So that's the server that we're in. And the airport, if we go Skypark, hopefully that works. There we go. I'm just going to load this up. So we're at YDAE at the moment. Yeah, I'm okay. How's the sound at the moment? Because I've moved my microphone from that side to that side, so it doesn't interfere with my head tracking software. Now the other issue I've got is, you see this person here, and I'm still having issues with my head tracking software because I've readjusted this and it doesn't seem to want to play ball. But okay, it's very weird. Oh my goodness, give me a second. It's better than what it was. Right. Jesus, I'm not having a good bloody night already. Right. Now, this person, I haven't got a clue what she's doing there. Because if we go over to the old the co-pilot's disabled, and if I enable the co-pilot, I get another guy. So I haven't got I think there's a bit of a bug there, but I've tried reloading the aircraft and it doesn't work. So I think there's a little bit of a bug there, since I'm going to have to uninstall and reinstall this plane, I think, because something isn't quite right. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're just going to... Is anyone... Do you want to actually join my flight or something? Is that what you're trying to do here? I've got all players that are assigned, so let's just flick that over. So we've just gone... we've loaded cheese and curd, and now we're going to start the plane, right? So unfortunately, I've had to turn off live weather. Unfortunately, it is that one. Check for that movement. Right, then we can start her up. Now, one of the good things about the Just Flight, what they've done in their update, is actually, let me just turn the alternator on, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. We'll turn the nav lights on, and we'll turn the oh my god, transponder onto that. So they've actually got it so the idles now below 1,000, which is good, because you need to crack the throttle to get it above 1,000. And also the fouling of the plugs. I've not had it foul the plugs, but we'll just lean the mixture. Right then. So I'm just going to cheat a little bit, and that'll do. Right, and so we're good to go. Now the problem is I don't know whether that's somebody or not. I could probably join. I could probably go on Discord. If anyone wants to join, I'm on my Discord voice channel, so feel free to come and join. If not, it's all good. Hey up Ian, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. I'm going to join on my voice channel just because I can. There we go. Right. Right. This is it. I'm going to start taxiing, but if you if anyone wants to join, feel free. But I can't believe this woman here. We have to reinstall the plane, I think. I think somewhere along the line I've cocked up, probably. It's probably my fault. But here we go. Just check the rudder, check the brakes, check the controls are all good. Yeah, that's good. Right, and so let's just full beans this and then put it up to 2000 RPM. Do a prop cycle. Goes back to 2000, perfect. That's what we want to see. Down to idle. Make sure it doesn't cut out. Fuel pump on. Strobe lights on. We don't need pitot heat. So we're not cutting out, which is good. So off we go. Actually, I've just thought I won't be able to go on a voice channel because I won't be able to. I haven't got a push to talk, so I'm just going to close that. I haven't got a push to talk, so I won't be able to. I'll be talking on the stream, and it'll just be irritating people. Right, and so let's just line up, and here we go. Got to turn my altimeter on to alt. And gears up. And here we go. We're on the move. Now we're clear, we can now pull back the RPM to 2.5, manifold pressure to 2.5, and just trim up a little bit. It's a bit scarce out here, isn't it? So is the voice sounds and the sim sound okay? Is it good mix? There we go. On the move. On the move. Good. Cheers, Phil. Did you want to fly with me, Phil? Is that why you was asking about the server? Got some like farmland or something, isn't it? It's just like farmland everywhere. Okay, Eve. Oh. Cheers, Chris. Yeah, Chris on board. So, yeah, you can if you want, Bill. I don't know where I'm going to next, so I'll tell you what, if you load up your sim and just leave it on the main menu or something, right, what we can do is when I do the next contract, I'll let you know, because I've got to go back to the main menu anyway to get the contract and reload in and all that, so it's up to you though, because sometimes when you connect it doesn't. Oh, the woman's gone. Okay, that's really strange. The lady, the ghost has gone. The ghost has gone. What if I turn that on? Is that as well? No. How very odd. How very odd. Oh, that's Lewis, by the way, just so you know. This is Lewis. I'll nickname him Lewis. He looks nothing like Lewis. He's actually skinny, look. And the amount of junk food Lewis eats, he cannot argue with that. Cannot argue with that. Oh well, we'll get rid of Lewis for now. We'll get rid of Lewis. Bye, Lewis. See, Lewis doesn't know that I've got a Lewis, right? Oh my god, there's a heist on the go. If you want to get involved with the heist, people, just get yourself, type in heist, exclamation mark heist, type in an amount. You can just be safe and type the number 1. You could type 100, depends how much points you got. You can find out how many points you got by typing in exclamation mark points. Let's have some fun, a little bit of gambling going on, a little bit of gambling. It's not real money, by the way, so don't you worry. Don't you worry. And we've got some sound alerts as well. I've added a couple new ones, just some random ones. I was in a rush, so I just added some random ones. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on for, to be fair. Well, I'm doing contracts. Oh, I've left Skypark open. I'm doing some contracts, Chris. We're basically tonight. Whoa, hello. Give me a second. Give me a second. There we go. So tonight, at the moment, we're going from where is it? Delby Airport and to Pittsworth Airport in Australia. That's where we're going. After that, I don't know. I'm hoping to fly with Phil if he can set it up and we can get it going. Get it going. Oh, I take a bow. I take a bow. Thanks for popping by. Go and say hello to hubby for me. See ya. See you later. I can't believe no one else wants to get in on the heist, you know? Joe's getting on the heist. Get in on the heist. Go on. He can hear you. I can hear him. He's calling me fat. Oh. We got a heist winner. Only one winner because only one person jumped in. Oh man. Oh. And that the points that you get from the heist, if you get above a certain amount, you can redeem a name mention in the credits to the YouTube video. I don't know whether I've got any other perks, but that's the perk that I've got at the moment. So right, so we're gonna go more to the right. This is a lovely little area. This is. I can't remember. I did change it on the last stream, but it is quite a high one. It shouldn't take too long if you do heists. Oh, Joe's has got 125 quids. 125 quids. Wow, look at this. This is a lovely little area. £125. Boom, boom, boom. So what you can do is, I think it'll be on a cooldown at the moment, but what you can do is you can type exclamation mark heist and then put, say, space and a number 1 or a number 2 or as many points as you wish to gamble, and then what will happen is it'll choose winners, or everybody could lose, and you'll win your points, or if you lose what you've gambled. But you get points by chatting in the chat and watching the stream. So if you're active in the chat, you get more points. So there you go. That's that. You asked me a question. Sorry, Joe's. You asked me a question. I can't see the question. How are you finding the arrow? I love the arrow. There was an issue with the latest update, which was for me the compass wasn't working. But luckily I found the piece of the place where that's held and the fix. So I managed to fix that. So there's a few issues with it that I don't like, but they're very minor in terms of flying compared to the default planes. 100% recommend it. 100%. This is my go-to plane, hence why I did a repaint for it. So there we go, good old repaint. It's a bit twitchy though on it's a bit twitchy with the wind, I find, but right, so we're at 3,000 feet at the minute. So what I'll do is when we land at this place, we'll choose another contract, and whoever wants to join me can jump in. I could join my Discord. I'll tell you what, I will join my Discord. I'll go on voice on my Discord, and then if you join, I don't know if you have to talk to the stream, but at least we can talk together as well. And anybody else, if you fancy joining onto my voice channel on Discord, feel free. I've not checked the microphone on Discord, so I don't know how loud I am or anything, but feel free. Feel free. Right, so we're venturing off course a little bit. 15 nautical miles out at the minute, so we're going to take about 8 minutes for that. Yeah. I've never tried opening the door. Should we try and open the door? Uh-oh, the latch is open. That latch is unlocked. And you can't open the door. But I think the sound does change a little bit. I quite like little features like that. So down here you've got a fan, and you can turn that on, and you can hear the fan sound. If the engines weren't so loud, you could. And likewise, this little switch. Open that. I'm not sure what that is. What's this? Emergency locator transmitter. Oh God. Better not mess with that. So I think I've got to turn to the left because we're kind of venturing off the line there, which we're on the flats of Australia at the moment. Flats of Australia. So yeah, so I had to move. So my microphone was interfering with my my head tracking software on the last stream, and it was really irritating me. Every time I was turning my head, it wasn't doing it properly. I've still got to tweak it slightly because it's not quite right. But so I moved my microphone to that side, but then the cable that connects it didn't reach my computer, so my PC. So I had to go out and buy a brand new cable to hook my microphone. It was worth it though. It was worth it. Oops. Right. Let's just check the fuel as well, because we've not swapped tanks, but we're okay because we're only going on a short trip. So what we'll do is we'll turn the fuel pump is on, which is okay. Flick that. Fuel pump off, make sure that we've still got fuel pressure, which we do. So there we go. Now obviously I'm using the fulcrum yoke that I mentioned pretty much every stream, but I'm using the fulcrum yoke, and if anyone else is using the fulcrum yoke going forward, feel free, drop a chat on my Discord, and I don't mind sharing my settings for this plane. You know, it's nice and smooth, it's reactive, it's not sluggish. and that's how I like it. I think the only thing that I would say is the groundwork. It's very sensitive, but it's either you don't have enough sensitivity in the air, or you have too much on the ground. So it's not good. But that's not a plane thing. I think that's a sim thing. I think it's just how it's been. It's just how it's been created, I think. Alright, 3 minutes to go. We're getting a bit of wind here and there. Australia. No, I don't know where we want to fly next, contracts we want to do, so Phil, if you're still on board, mate, just feel free to shout a location. I kind of want to go, I want to stick with, well actually it depends on the, you can name a country or something, but obviously it depends on the contracts that have been developed in Skypark, which we're using. So yeah, we're getting there. I'm probably going to fly over this airfield, and then I'm going to see where the runways are, if I don't see the runways before we get there. So So how's everyone been? How's everyone been in the chat? Have we been up to much lately since last week? I've been playing a bit more Red Dead Redemption 2 online, just chilling out and having a bit of a relax. I don't stream it because it's very stuttery, and it runs at the reason why it's stuttery on the stream is because it runs at 60 FPS on my PC constant, but my stream I'm only streaming at 30 FPS, and because there's a difference, it doesn't like it. With my flight sims, I tend to limit my frames at 30. I don't know actually. I don't know if I limit my frames at 30 on FS2020. I'm not sure whether I do or not. I definitely do in P3D, but I'm not sure. I don't think I do with FS2020 actually. Look at that. That's so cool. I love how you've got real world ground textures, and the thing is, it's like, yeah, that's what they're seeing. You know, that's what you're going to see. Now I can see a runway. I think that looks like a runway to me, so I'm going to come in from that angle. So let's just stay at this kind of height. We will probably move the heading marker just down to there, just to make sure that I know roughly where I'm kind of heading. What we can look at is Skypad normally has the runways for these, so 0, 2 and 2, 0. So let's just let's stick it at 0, 2. Okay, there's the runway. Okay, there's the runway. What we'll do, we'll get rid of the Skypark just so that we can land it. Hey up, Dread. I saw you sneak in. I did see you join. I thought I'd leave you to lurk until you said hello. Right, so let's start slowing that a tad. Right. Now then, fuel pump on. We can now start deploying gears. and flaps in a moment. Okay, so prop full, mixture full. Deploy the flaps, give it some beans. So we're going at this angle at the moment. And we'll just watch out our left, just so we can see the airport just over there. It's only a small airfield. Right then. Oh, got a bit of a stall there. There we go. That's it. Had a bit of a freeze at the moment there. That. Right. So we're doing full positive karma tonight, by the way. So we're not doing. We're not going to do the. We're not going to do the coyote contracts tonight. We're going to go full positivity and just stick with the positive, the good, not the bad. Right then, so let's just trim this out a little bit. It's very bouncy in the wind on the approach. It is very bouncy, very bouncy. And that is a narrow runway. I don't think that runway is meant to be like that, but if it is, that's strange, isn't it? Oh. And this, I always hit the ground before my flare, because I'm quite high up, you know. Like, I just feel like we're very high up. Now what we'll do is we'll just nip over to the. We'll keep them RPMs above 1,000. We'll just slow the plane down to it, lean the mixture. Head over to the parking where there's some pits action going on there. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. Right. What we're going to do is we're just going to turn off the fuel pump and the strobes. Look at that. Very nice. Oh, watch the forklift. It's just about to go into the building. Now we're going here, guys. We're going here. We're just going to dump it on the grass over here. Right, parking brake on. Landing light off. Should have turned the transponder off as well. Right, so throttle back, mixture fully back, let the plane, engine cut out, magnetos off. We can bring that back. Just continue that there like that. Cool. Right, I'm just gonna shut this down. I don't like why they've done that as well. So every time you press that button, it turns this off. So as though you've pushed that button as well. But right, I'm just gonna do that for now. So there we go. Right, so let's just freeze my head bobbing around. There we go. Right, so cheers, Joe. As it wasn't fantastic because I I didn't flare because I was a bit too... I felt like I was higher than what I was, so... Plough it into the ground, that's what I say. Right, let's have a look at Skypark then. Skypad. In the Skypad. So now we need to deliver the cheese curd. So we've delivered that a few seconds ago. Yes. We've got some more positive karma. We've got more money in the bank. Yeah. So let's find another contract. Where shall we go? Shall we go to New Zealand? New Zealand's quite mountainous though, isn't it? I'm not feeling that mountainous stuff. We could go to America, but yeah, let's go to America. Let's go Canada. That might be fun. Let's do a random one like this. Oh no, that's coyote, isn't it? I don't want coyote. Right, let's see if there's any. Now that looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Looks like it's got a few mountains there, which I'm not too sure about. That one looks fun. Ah, oh, bloody coyote again. No. What about this one? That one will do. There we go. That one will look quite nice, I reckon. Right then, so shall we... No, I think it was just me. I'm just not used to the plane yet. I've done a couple of landings and that's about it, but yeah. Right, let's request that. Let's tap out of this. So if you want to join, now's the time to join, Phil. We're going to go from CYFS to CET9. Obviously, it takes me a bit of time to sort this out too, but it's FS, won't it? And what we'll do is we'll just zoom in. I'm going to go on to that one there, parking 17. And then we're going to go to CET9. I'm hoping, yep, arrival. Okay, that completely didn't like any of that. Really? Let's do 16. Why didn't it like that? CET9. It was there, wasn't it? I'll click that. There we go. That's better. Let's go. Click bloody this, didn't I? I shouldn't have touched it. All that's good. I'm still on North Europe, by the way. So if you want to join, jump on board. Jump on board. Right, I am now going to click fly. If you are going to join, just shout up in the chat and I'll wait for you. But otherwise, I am rocking and a rolling. Rocking and a rolling. Do you want to start a heist, Dobbers? Do you want to get a heist on the go and try and get a few people going on? Ian's in the Discord. I can't hear it. It's my issue, though, not your issue. Could it be that?
Hello.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Hello.
I think.
Have you got me? Have you got me?
Now I can hear you.
Jolly good?
Oh, man. There's snow on the ground. I'm picking them today, ain't I? Look at this. Oh, Jesus. Right. I kind of don't want snow on the ground, but then it's quite fun having snow on the ground. But literally, I cannot see a goddamn thing. Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. Right. Gonna load the flight. Get rid of the chocks. Now, it's quite funny because this plane you shouldn't fly with icing conditions And actually, if you look on my windscreen already, we've got icing already, and we've not even taken off. Oh my god, that is just nuts. Oh man. I wonder why it was all blurry. It's because the ice on the windscreen, on the windshield even, whatever you want to call it. Oh, look at that. Now that's actually a new feature, which is quite cool actually. I didn't know I was going to do that, but it's a new feature for the Just Flight Arrow in the latest update. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to go and do it, and if we crash, we crash, you know. But
I'm on the runway here with you.
oh, what are you flying?
Oh, the 152.
Oh my god, I can't
What
see
else?
anything. Right, let's see if we can start it. I'm going to try something though. I'm going to try and start it without actually priming it. And it starts first time in this lovely snowy, freezing cold weather.
Well, what do you expect? It's not an A to A, is it?
It's not A to A, but it is a really good plane though. I must admit, I do love it. It's much better than the defaults.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
That's not difficult, is it? Really, to be honest.
No, not really. Let's put pitot heat on. Let's turn that on. Now, the thing is, if this ice doesn't clear up, I'm going to have to change the weather because I literally cannot see a thing. Let's put that on high. I'm not sure whether that's heating or not. Can't see. I'm going to leave that like that. Have we got any other heating that we could use?
Put a coat on. What are you talking about, man?
You can't see out the windows. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? It is just.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I just give up with this sim. It's just totally unrealistic.
It's good. It's quite fun though.
Well,
It's fun to look at.
yeah.
Right. So landing light on. Fuel pump can go on. No, actually not yet. Nav lights. Right. I'm gonna see how far we get by trying to look out this window, which has no visibility at all. But or shall I just change the bloody weather? Stop it. Let's just change the weather. Let's go high level clouds. No, not high level clouds. Broken clouds. That'll do. Broken clouds. Right. Hopefully it'll defrost my windscreen, but we'll see. I can't even see where the runway is.
CT9,
I can see
is it?
it. Oh, I can
Charlie
see
Echo
it.
Tango 9, is it? Is that where we're going?
That's where we're going, yeah.
Okay, on the river.
Right, so I think I can see you. I think I can see you on the other side there, so I'll come and join you. Hopefully the ice is gonna clear up because I've just changed the weather, but who knows. Right. Let's go on our little taxi then. You can like look through the gaps, try and avoid that guy there that we just walked into. Took my wing off. Just took my wing off. He did.
Right. Is Gary still hanging around?
That's the one. He just took my wing off. But this time he had a forklift and he was just sat there on the taxiway. But yeah, right. Okay, so I can get rid of Skypad now because we don't need Skypad on open on the stream. Fuel pump, strobes, everything else is gravy. Mixture full. We're just gonna. I'm gonna meet Ian down the other side. So Ian's just down the bottom here. That's how Canadian winters feel. I know, yeah, tell me about it. I once knew somebody who emigrated. But either way, my English is crap. But he moved to from the UK to Canada, and he sent me a picture, and he had a heated blanket for his car, right? And he had to plug it in. Like, oh, I've just frozen for a second. There we go. Right then, Ian. There's Ian in his trusty 152.
Indeed.
I'm going to spin this around. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, can do. Okay.
I'll just move over.
Get onto the runway.
Yeah, it's mad. And like, you know, he used to push the button to get the heating on the go, and that's it. We're away we go.
Okay. Airborne.
Gears up. Prop back a touch. Mixture, not mixture, sorry, manifold pressure. No, am I faster than you, Ian, or?
Oh, I expect so in the arrow, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tiny little trainer, isn't it?
I'll try and just tweak the manifold pressure and...
I just kept it floor, firewired, floor, full out. So right turn over the river, back down.
The planes, heated blanket for planes, how about that? I'm about to stall, so I better put a bit more manifold pressure. I wasn't keeping an eye on my manifold pressure then, but... Really? It's a bit lag on my side, unfortunately. Yeah, I think it's because I'm streaming and it doesn't do too well with the multiplayer. I don't normally do multiplayer on the Steam when I'm streaming. I normally turn it completely off. What was it? I'm just going to tweak the weather to be scattered clouds rather than broken clouds. And then let's keep up with Ian. He's off. Ian is off.
Yeah, I'm currently 125 indicated.
Oh, I can see. Yeah.
There's knots. Come back a little bit.
I'm at like 2,000 feet or something. Oh, it's better. It's moved off now. It's better for some reason. Oh well. I'll come down because you're lower. You're lower, aren't you? What altitude are you in?
Let's have a look. I'm at 1700.
Okay, I'll drop down a bit. That's pretty cool with the icing. I quite like the icing, but as you say, it isn't realistic, but it looks cool. I don't like how it formed on the ground when if it's going to be there, it should be there from the start. It shouldn't just form, you know. Like that's the one thing that I kind of think. Well, that's a bit stupid.
Yeah.
That's really weird. Like my sim was like really stuttery, but now it's fine. And I thought it was the multiplayer, but it's not.
No,
Oh, I'm going to have to slow down.
Drawing in, yeah. I've got -15 temperature. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't got real world weather at the minute because
Yeah, this is real world.
it looked like death.
Well, it's their excuse for real world. It isn't really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's forecasted, isn't it?
Metro blue world.
Yeah.
What I think it might be in 2 hours' time, which is it is what it is. That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, Active Sky is going to be developing for this sim, isn't it? So.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, if they let them in, let them come inside the sim.
Yeah, I think they are. I think
Whether it's going to be like Rex, which is like an official, you know, it's just their own interpretation of it. It's an add-on. Because obviously they've spent, you know, a big contract with Metro Blue to get their weather. They're not going to.
No, they're not going to let that go like straight away, are they?
Another person come in and with an official weather. So Rex has done it, but it's a bolt-on. It's not really integrated into the sim.
No.
So
and I don't use it. I actually bought it. I've actually got it, and I don't use it because number one, I like the Metro Blue, but it just didn't work properly for me. It just didn't work properly. And they kept updating. I don't know if it's got better since they first released it or whatever, but for me it was like they kept updating it and it just didn't do anything. It was like I thought, do you know what? I'd rather just fly without it.
Yeah.
It's a shame because it had lots of potential, but I've always preferred Active Sky to Rex.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Active Sky, I use it for the engine.
Yeah, exactly.
I use Rex for the textures.
For the textures, yeah.
And I use Aska for the sky colouring.
Oh yeah, I had Aska as well. Yeah, I didn't never really use that properly either.
Yeah, I use that because it varies the sky a lot. You can put it on the 10-day cycle, and it varies the textures in the sky the way it looks. But Rex draws them, puts the textures in, and Active Sky actually does the generating.
So you've been working in, or are you on and off still, or?
It's a mixture, you know.
Yeah.
It's a mixture. It's been fairly quiet this month. I've done a few games.
Yeah.
I was at Fulham last weekend.
Oh yeah, because the football's back on, isn't it now?
Yeah.
See, I don't follow the football, so I don't ever know when it's happening.
Yeah, I've got rugby this Saturday, Ashton Gate, Bristol Bears, and then I've got Gloucester, Exeter, the next month, a couple more as well. I can't remember, 4 games.
All right, cool.
As well as loads of funerals to do, of course, in the week.
Yeah.
Sadly,
It's sad, isn't it?
COVID still strikes. I mean, I'm still getting the peak of it.
Do you get paid for that, or is it just?
Oh yeah.
Oh right, cool.
Yeah, it's a business. Yeah, absolutely.
No, good. I mean, it's not good that it's a funeral, but it's good that you're getting paid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good that I can offer this service, so the people who can't get there through travel restrictions at the moment, they can actually take part in the thing as live.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I'm able to stream it using my Twitch channel, using a 4G router.
Yeah.
So we set up some antenna outside, Cat 5 out from the laptop to the router outside, and then we stream it all in 4G as live, and then the family then can join in with the service.
It's very wooded area, isn't it?
Yeah,
this area. Some nice little lakes and stuff, but
lakes and,
see, you've got the frost. I haven't got the frost. I couldn't keep it on real world. I'm surprised you can see anything. It's not good for the stream when I go into like clouded areas, like, because it's just literally just looking at the plane dash and just having a. When I fly on my own, I like to keep it all as real as I can, but when I'm streaming, it's not very interesting for some of the people. I'm gonna try and take a picture if I can trim out my aircraft before I plough to the ground. Whoa, hello. Oh, let's just see if I can. I'm not sure if I'll be able to take a picture. Cool.
So what's the winds at CT9? How do you find out the local winds over there on this living sim? I can never work that out.
Well, this is the thing. It's like a lot of the airports have got the ATIS. You know, if you go onto the, but the thing is, if you're not, if it's a small airfield, you don't get the ATIS. So I'm not sure how you do it. What I tend to do is I go onto my little nav map, and whether I'm using the real world or not, I go on a little nav map and look at VATSIM weather, and then I just land on that airfield. But today I'm just having a chill out. So if you choose a runway, I don't mind. But we could even do a lap over the airfield, see if we can see the windsock, and then choose it. You know.
Yeah.
Because the windsocks are freaking massive since the last update.
Right. It always reminds me of this. Yeah, you look in the glass cockpits and the wind's pointing one way. Active Sky says it's pointing another way. VATSIM says it's pointing another way. This, that, and the other. You've got like 4 different ones, 5 different versions of the same thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, whenever I fly on VATSIM, I use the VATSIM weather. So
yeah, but it may not be the same as what's in the sim. If you're flying on this, that's the problem.
yeah, true. But then because the planes are not as realistic, it doesn't really matter too much.
No, absolutely.
You're always going to stop it before the end of the runway.
Yeah.
Like I flew this Arrow 3 on VATSIM. Just did a couple of circuits around Liverpool, but
Oh yeah.
I've not tried it while I've streamed because obviously the internet and stuff. My internet's been really pants at the moment because I think it's because everyone's locked down and everyone seems to be hogging the bandwidth of not just within my household, you know, just in general.
Right.
But hopefully in the next few months they're going to be installing the superfast stuff in my area because we don't have that yet.
Okay.
So when that happens, I'm hoping. It's quite funny actually because I did a speed test on my Wi-Fi. I mean, it was Wi-Fi; it wasn't my connected speed. But I did a speed test on my Wi-Fi, and I did the same speed. I did the same speed test using my 5G on my phone.
Oh yeah.
And I was getting faster speeds on my phone than I was at my house.
Oh, you will. Yeah, if you've got 5G. Crikey.
Yeah, 5G is pretty good.
Gigabit speeds, don't you?
Yeah,
5G.
it's just a shame that it's not got the full coverage yet.
Oh yeah.
But it's still good though.
Yeah. Well,
Right, is that? Do you think that's
lucky
our
I've got-
airport?
Yeah, I got Virgin Fibre in here, so I'm on 350 megabits.
So are you going into that? Is that the runway there? I can't make that out yet.
Runway straight in front of us.
Oh, you're going straight in, are you?
Well, no, we can do a left downwind and a pass and come back round.
Okay. Left downwind or right downwind?
Left.
Left. Okay. So it looked like you was going on the right.
Yeah, I know. I'm crossing over.
Okay. Ooh. I'll try and slow down as well. It's up to you if you want to kick on the next one. What time do anyone? I've got the time on my wrist that is flying the plane. Right, so it's 20. Yeah, I think this one is probably going to be my last one because I've got, for some reason, my back keeps hurting, and I think it's. I need to rest it because I've been doing some stuff today, and when I'm reaching for things, it's not. I get like a sharp shooting pain. So yeah, it's not good.
Stuff is awful, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a dodgy back anyway, because years ago I had I had a van go into the back of my car.
Oh yeah.
It was on an island, so it's a small island, and I was going round the island and someone blocked my exit, so I had to stop. And while I was having a go at that guy, this van came from the road that wasn't the one that I came from, but the one next to it. And he because he was looking right, he wasn't to see whether there was a gap.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking ahead of him.
Yeah.
And it ended up, he ended up looking, and then there's my car, and he couldn't stop, and he just went straight into the back of me. And then the car that was blocking me, he managed to just drive off. And I was just like, are you for real? But I'd had to have physiotherapy and all sorts, but yeah.
Right, that's left downwind.
Right, I can drop my gears because I'm going really slow. Oh, I'm getting some stutters again. What is going on? Right. I can't see you. Oh, now the stutters have stopped. Okay, that's good.
And turning left base.
Okay. I'll probably see you in a moment, but
I'm just going to keep the turn coming onto final because I'm close to...
oh, I can see you. Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, on final to whatever runway this is.
Here we go, people. Ah, my stream's playing up now because I think someone's downloading something downstairs, which is a good time to go, just as I'm just about to bloody land as well. It might pick up. I'm sorry if this is stuttery on the stream, guys, but I was just talking about my internet, wasn't I? Right.
Over fence.
Here we go. I'm on final now.
Just stalled it on. Okay, vacated off on the right. Words of a very famous YouTube streamer. I'm just going to dump it here.
Yeah, I'm just going to dump it here. I say that a lot. I'm just going to dump it here.
You do say that a lot.
I do just dump it there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a neat little airfield, isn't it?
Yeah. Little shacks here. It's like I'm outside the school premises. Just stop here, right there. Boom.
See, now, that was a better landing. I felt like I had the height. Where are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I could...
Strobes off.
did you turn off? Oh, yeah, I can see you here by the school building. I'm going to go over there too.
Yeah, I'm over by the school here.
There's not a taxiway there, though, is there?
Nah.
You just cut across the grass.
Not that I can see. It's all snow. It's just full of snow.
Right then. I am going to park it here.
There's the lovely arrow coming in. Hello.
Right, let me just park this up for a minute, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of us parked up, just because that can be my stream preview maybe. I'll do it that way, like that. Maybe that way.
Oh, I do miss chase plane when you come into this thing.
It's quite okay actually with if you've got a remote control, like an Xbox pad.
Yeah, I do.
The drone cam's quite nice.
Yeah.
And we'll just drop that there. There we go. Cool.
Choosing video. So there you go.
So let's shut this thing down.
That's us in pictures and video.
And shutting down. I still love it. I do still love this plane.
Yeah.
It's not realistic as A2A, but it is good. It is a good plane. And what I haven't done is delivered my cargo. So get the sky pad out. There we go. Deliver the hand tools. Yay, there we go. We've got some more karma, a bit of leveling, more money. Nice. Cool. So that's that. So I just need to make sure that everything is tidied up in the plane. Which I think it is. Do my tie downs. That's about it. Cool. I think that's it. Just going to stop my head from shaking there. Oh, well, cheers for the flight, Ian. That was good. I enjoyed that. Cool. Well, I'm going to rock and roll. So everyone in the stream, who's Joers and Phil and everybody else, thanks for joining. Maple, cheers for joining. Don't forget to check your points, and we'll get some heists on the go next time and do some sound alerts and all that jazz. Just have a bit of fun. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next time, but who knows? Who knows? I'll decide close to the time. But thanks everyone, and I will catch you all later. See you all.